Hi there, it's Enderverse. You guys seems to have enjoyed the first episode of the Forge Mod series, so I decided to start a different series where I instead showcase the best fabric mods of all time. Hope you stick around as I'll be releasing an episode each month. Now without any further ado, let's dive into the video. Frostiful is a mod that reworks the snowy biomes in Minecraft. Here, a new temperature system was introduced. You can now freeze to death in cold biomes. With the mod also comes many new blocks and mobs. Some of them will be mere guardians, while others are some strong bosses. There are also new weapons with unique abilities, and an exclusive set of armors that will shelter you from the freezing weather and can also be used creatively in some biomes. This is a useful mod if you are planning to bump up your game's difficulty, specifically the difficulty of surviving a snowy biome. Zoomify mod will allow you to zoom in and out almost infinitely. There's also a secondary zoom where the camera will slowly zoom in a specific scene, which can be extremely useful for some cinematic clips. You can configure either zoom mods using the mod menu, and the options are quite plenty. Presence footsteps will add a rarefied footstep sound to every block in the game. The sounds will also change if the blocks are wet. The mod is quite realistic since each foot will sound differently based on the block below it. Finally, you can try presence footsteps with other mods, and it will adjust to them just fine. Starting out as a Forge mod, Dynamic Surroundings is officially for Fabric Looter only. The mod was the first to introduce improved ambient sounds to Minecraft, along with many visual effects too. The mod is highly configurable, as it offers the possibility of tuning down or disabling any sound you don't like. Dynamic Surroundings is quite a legendary mod, and it's a pleasure to see it being updated to the latest releases of Minecraft. Visuality is a mod focused on adding new visual improvements to the game, including scattered bones when you hear a skeleton, raindrops on the surface of the water when it's raining, slime particles to the slime mob, sparkling effect to both the diamond armors and amethyst crystals, and finally, there are emeralds dropping from the villagers when you slap them. Fabric Waystones is an alternative of the Waystones mod for Fabric. This mod offers pretty much the same content of the Waystones mod, as it will be teleporting you from one stone to another at the expense of some XP levels. There are also some additional items that will help you arrive at the Waystones from any location. This mod came in as a useful part of the Waystones mod, but also offered a different style too. Friends&Foes adds all of the abandoned mobs from Minecraft Live. Those included friends like the Copper Golem, Mobloom, and the Glare, along with foes featuring the Iceologer, Illusioner, and the Wildfire. This mod helped in mitigating the frustration of fans, since many of these mobs were truly promising but sadly outvoted. LambDynamicLights also delivers an optifying feature, that being the Dynamic Lights feature. With this mod, you don't have to carry around tons of torches, as you will be illuminating the cave as you walk. The mod extended beyond just handheld torches, but also drop torches, along with explosions too. This is a must-have mod if you are not using Optifine, which I assume is true. You are in grave danger will add a gravestone whenever you die. This stone will have your name engraved on it and will also carry all of your items for you. The mod is quite configurable, as you can change existing features and add completely new ones. This is, yet again, a must-have mod, as it will prevent your items from despawning. Wizards is one of the mods from the famous RPG series. The mod introduced things like merchant towers, where you can begin your journey by trading or stealing from the merchants living there. From the items you could find here, the possibility of coming across a piece of robe is quite common. These robes are not hard to craft and will only serve as an aesthetic piece of clothes. Just like the vanilla enchanting, you will need this table surrounded by bookshelves to produce different kinds of spells. Those spells can be groundbreaking, and will serve you greatly, sometimes on the offensive side of the battle and others on the defensive side instead. Marium Soulslike weaponry brings about an arsenal of unique 3D weapons procured by a bunch of difficult bosses you have to battle. These bosses will be wrestling in their own arenas. They range from fairly simple and easy to kill to tall behemoths like this knight. This mod is one of the best boss fight mod for Fabric, and the quality of each one of these bosses is top notch, with them also having varying fighting styles. Another boss fight mod is Mine Cells, but here the mission will be located in one dungeon. You can enter the dungeon by finding one of these portals. They are pretty common, so don't worry. Once you enter the dungeon, you will have to progress and kill all of the guardians that oppose you. There are 3 portals you can enter. One will bring you back to the overworld. Another will teleport you to this magical dimension, where you can loot the chests and battle the new guardians. And the final portal will lead you to the main boss of the mod, Conjunctivius. The mod is quite expensive, and perhaps one of the highest quality mods on the list when it comes to animation and modeling. Roughly Enough Items is a similar mod to Just Enough Items, though it's unique as it offers special features like pinning recipes, changing the color theme, toggling quick crafting, and much more stuff that makes it stand out from the said Just Enough Items mod. Convenient Decor is an aesthetic mod with no specific aim. You'll just be able to craft convenient and also functional blocks. Those blocks could be used to decorate your gardens. This is indeed a convenient mod, and I'm pretty sure it will find a place in your Vanilla plus Fabric mod pack. More Totems of Undying allows you to craft new variants for the Totems of Undying. Some of these variants can release angry bees at your enemies. Others will levitate you upward, ultimately saving you from imminent death if you fell into a body of lava. The teleporting totem will teleport you back to your spawn point upon dying, and the explosive totem will spawn a prime TNT that will blast the mobs around you but will not damage you. There are also a few more totems that will offer equally beneficial features, so I would recommend checking this mod out. Repurposed Structures is a mod that will add new variants for every structure in the game. You can now come across a desert monument, a sandy pillager outpost, Mesa desert pyramids, and even an oceanic ancient city. The amount of variants here are countless, and you will come across them very commonly. Wildlife adds few cute animals including mammals like the capybaras and the deers, fish like the manta rays and sharks, along with small interactable creatures like the snakes, hedgehog, and plenty more. Wilder Wild emerged as an enhancement of the 1.19 update. Many promises have been broken when this update was released. This mod covers all of these promises with plenty more features to uncover. The premise of the mod was to make the forest, swamps, and caves a lot wilder than their vanilla counterparts. And the mod goes as far as adding new creatures like the jellyfish. With the Promenade mod, you'll get the chance to discover odd and cute creatures nestling within some incredible biomes. These biomes are small in quantity, but very high in quality, as they will have their own effects and animations, making them feel like a completely different version of Minecraft. My favorite part of the mod will always be the capybaras. They are very vivid and have special animations and attributes like farting, napping, and more. BetterEnd is a Fabric-only mod that massively improves the end. We're talking about some beautifully designed biomes that look especially gorgeous with shaders, mobs that are specifically tailored for their place of habitat, powerful weapons, armors, and elytras made with new ores, along with rarefied rituals to manufacture the said items. This mod alone can take care of overhauling every part of the end dimension, though it might not be the best option for Vanilla Plus users. Thanks for watching till the end. As I mentioned in the intro, this series will continue, so if you are interested in seeing how it goes, I would recommend subscribing and turning on the bell. See ya in the next one, my friend.